Sorcery, first cousin, perhaps even sister of the sacred, is the mistress of appearance. She is a relative slightly fallen in status, but within the family, who profits from the connections of her brother, who is received in the best circles. For the social world in which the rabbis of the Talmud lived, sorcery was an undeniable reality. Everyone believed in sorcery and other forms of magic, the utilization or manipulation of symbolic forms to draw upon sacred power or wisdom in order to gain such immediate benefits as health, power, knowledge, or success. The rabbis' book of the 5th through 7th century, the Talmud, which appears to be their platform for the presentation of their ideal society, reflected the realities of this era in Jewish Mesopotamia, including sorcery. However, it would appear at first glance that not only the lay person, that is you and I, the regular Joe, average Joe citizen, but the rabbi as well believed and practiced certain types of magic. Although the rabbis would not term their powers as magical, magic was attributed to the demonic, or in anthropological terminology, the power of the impure. The rabbis did not practice magic, but the Torah empowered them as a result of their holiness to perform supernatural deeds, which to the outside observer seems to be exactly what magicians do. The rabbis' supernatural powers were sanctioned because they represented purity or sanctity. The sorcerer's powers were condemned seemingly because they represented demonic powers. Sorcery, or kishuf, explains the Talmud, serves to lessen the power of the divine agencies. This is a the Sanderan type of the Sadducees, the Sanderan Jewish conservative religious organized religion of that time, which still exists. In other words, sorcery can be considered evil because it challenges religious beliefs and seeks to have human control or coercion of nature. So essentially, dear esteemed, noble, and honorable viewer, it comes down to a matter of control. And I'm going to go on record, I'll raise my hand, and I'll attest to this fact that I firmly believe that the God of the Old Testament, Yahweh, was a bloodthirsty reptile. If anything, the control structure, the control agenda, the control mechanisms of the organized religion that were set forth and put forth and established by Yahweh, and as a consequence evolved into what the Vatican became, certainly after the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, when Christianity was created and the power of the Christ and the mission of the Christ was largely co-opted and distorted, is about control. So the documents of those times do not deny the power of sorcery, of magic, which essentially is having reality conform to your intentions, but it was about who could do such actions and under what authority, which clearly was a reality of the times and is a reality to these days. We've just been gaslighted, so to speak. We've all been hoodwinked. But essentially, I'm going to go on record and I'm going to proclaim myself the Liberator. I used to be the Violator in my third density days, third dimension, trapped in the digital matrix, serving as an unwitting accomplice to the dark agenda, an Illuminati foot soldier. I was known as the Violator, but since I have ascended and raised my Kundalini powers and activated my crown chakra, connected to the crown chakra and connected to source, to infinity, to intelligent infinity, I'm going to call myself now the Liberator. And I believe it is my mission to spread gnosis, to draw attention to the patriarchal, organized religious control structure that has kept women back, that has kept us all back. Because really the power of the twin flames reuniting is each of us reuniting with our masculine and our feminine parts integrating. Whether you look at it as the left brain, right brain hemispheres harmonizing in God consciousness with the third eye awakening, the crown chakra opening, connecting to the galactic chakra. So, please, consider the damage that has been done to all of us through organized religion. This is not to dismay nor to discredit the words of the Christ, but it is to bring forth the words of the Liberator. If you agree with the words of the Liberator and see yourself as the Liberator who will spread the light of Gnosis, who will free us all from the bondage of the pharaohs, that we all may conduct our own exodus into the promised land, please hit the subscribe button, leave this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned for further video offerings and information disseminations from the Om Banda New Earth Ashram for compassion, strength, and liberation. Dio presso libere.
Namaste. Namaskaram.